Boys, let's talk about this. Now, if y'all don't know the situation with this, I'm pretty sure most of y'all know it because people kind of know these guys, you know. So the one on the right, Fizz, he calls himself now. I guess he dropped the little from Little Fizz. Omarion on the left, in the middle is April Jones, right? Now, Omarion uh, is the baby father to April Jones, whatever the case may be. And this is just for people that might not know what's going on. And Omarion is April's baby father. You know, they was in a relationship, whatever the case is. Fizz and Omarion was in the same group, B2K music group. Friends are not friends, said by Fizz, whatever the case is. But then Fizz started talking to April. Now April cheated on him, and now he's apologizing for it. First, he didn't feel like he needed to apologize. Okay, that's the rundown. Now, let me speak. Also, keep this in mind that everybody has an opinion, but on this channel, I give you mine. Fizz is a goofball. He's a goofy. He's a goofy. At this point, like, it's no point in even apologizing at this point. You might as well just let it rock now because you claim that you and that man were not friends. We all know that was a lie, right? And the thing is, when it comes to stuff like this, is because when you're that close and so cool with somebody, when it's something like this, and I'm gonna say is this is a little thing to like lie and change your character about being with a female, right? Dude, I mean, you said y'all weren't friends anymore, so you can start talking to his ex and his baby mom, right? Now, first of all, let's just go through this real quick with Miss April. People start slowly showing you their character, right? They slowly start showing you their character because they like a lot of people like to play that victim role. Like when her and Omarion broke up, she wanted to play that victim role a lot. But let me give a run. Let's give a rundown of her, right? And this is and before I get back to the Fizz and Omarion, like as far as the brotherhood thing between them, that should have been between them. First, April, you okay, Omarion, you know, because I watched the season of Hollywood for Love and Hip Hop because, like, you know, those people look like really, really familiar to me. Like, I knew those people. Like, you know, not know them, but know of them, right? So, I guess it came out that Omarion didn't want to be on there anymore. You know, he didn't want his personal life keep being aired. And then, plus, with him having his son brung into the world, right? And as a wife, wouldn't you respect that and stay off the show also? Why the fuck was she still coming on Love and Hip Hop? And then every time you're on there, you're in other people's business. You doing anything to be seen. Like that's when we get to the point you doing anything to be seen. You're going on a show to get in everybody else's business. And then you claiming, you know, oh, I came back one day and he was just done. He left everything. He wouldn't speak to me for weeks. No, I'm going to tell you what from the outside looking in and looking at her actions and what she do. This is what I think happened. Honestly, this is my opinion though. I think that she was doing some fuckery shit behind his back that he found out about. And I think that he was just being silenced for a while about it. And he was gonna try and move past it, try and stay with it. And maybe he's got to a point when it's like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And he might have pulled one of the moves that I do. I don't need to tell you what happened. You know what happened. Why do I? You know what happened. You know what you were doing. You just didn't know I knew what you were doing. Now I'm not saying that like happened to me multiple or whatever, but I'm just saying if I'm in that predicament, I do the same thing. Like for instance, you get in an argument with your chick and then she acting like she don't know why you're mad at her. I don't need to tell you why I have attitude. You know what happened. Unless you just got some type of Alzheimer's or some shit like that you just forget the last fucking 5 minutes of everything, that your shit up here ain't clicking. Oh, hold on. Let me get back to the story. Just chill. Anyway, so like things like that, right? And then like how she's trying to constantly be on Love and Hip Hop, right? And so that shows me we know who really wanted to be on that show, her. When they first got on there as a couple, you really wanted to be on that motherfucking show. And you wanted to be seen, right? Like, because she falls into the category. If y'all never seen my You Made Her Famous video, please go watch it and you're going to see what I'm talking about. She falls in that category. Every time we hear April name pop up, it's about who she's dealing with now. No talent. Nobody knows how outside of being in between this love triangle picture that you see on my screen. And whatever little weird stuff she did on Love and Hip Hop. That's the only thing people know her for. I think she tried to do the little TV radio show. Something. It didn't work because nobody cares what you're talking about. All they want to know is why you start fucking your ex-best friend. Well, I don't know if it was his best friend, but it's a dude that he was close to. Close enough that he was around enough to meet you. So that's why I'm saying, Fizz, you want to keep acting like y'all wasn't friends. I'm pretty sure you met her through him. Correct? Or incorrect? Somebody tell me. I don't know. But also, like, then I think like maybe a week or two after it was like official with them, then she was in the club twerking on some upcoming rapper bull or some shit like that. First of all, if you're newly in a relationship, why are you at a club anyway right now? Ain't we still going through the filling out process with each other? Shouldn't we be coping or cultivating with each other? Is cultivating a thing? Do people cultivate or do people cope? They cope or cultivate. They do one of them. Which one is it? Tell me. But yeah, think about this. Like right now, her name is only relevant for her on and off little situation she be having with Dr. Dre. That's the only reason why she still gets brung up. If it wasn't because of this, she was like just being dust in the fucking wind right now. But I'm going to, but then also, like I said, you have to check that type of character with people, right? Because when they were going through their thing, she just blatantly was saying everything was his fault. He was weird. He did this. He did that. I'm gonna say it because matter of fact, it was I watch battle rap if y'all want battle rap, but the battle rapper Averb said this before also, and I always thought about this too when I first meet a chick, right? And he said you always ask them what went wrong in they how was their last relationship, and pay attention to what they say, right? And what you pay attention to what they say is if everything was bad about the dude they used to talk to, right? Because this is the thing, and this is how I always figured out the longevity of this situation between me and a female, right? Because if everything that's about to come out your mouth was he was this, he was that, he was toxic, he was this, he was that, he was trying to do this and that and that and that. But sweetheart, you just told me you was in a 2 or 3 year relationship. So if this dude was that bad, but you chose to be with him all these years, maybe you should be doing some self-evaluation and shouldn't be thinking about the next dick you gonna jump on. Maybe you shouldn't be worrying about the next motherfucker that you gonna be fucking. You should be worrying about getting your shit together up here. And I'm pointing at my head right now. You should be worrying about getting your mental shit together first. Right? Because that's showing somebody that's never going to take accountability. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some people out here that, like, you know, they aren't doing anything and they don't know how to get out of that relationship. So I do want to be a little sympathetic to those type of women, right? Because it is women out here that can't do it. But your actions following that situation will show me if that was this problem or if you just want to talk shit about somebody because you're not with them no more, right? Like, I mean, you chose to have a baby with him, April. He couldn't have been all bad. Could he? You chose to deal with the dysfunction of the relationship between you and his mother. At least we seen. So if he was terrible and you didn't like his mom, that leads me to one thing. Well, you only with him for the money. I think that's now where we're at, right? That's where we're at. And I know it might seem like I'm just attacking April, and we supposed to be talking about Fizz apology. I'm going to get to that because I'm trying to say what the reason why I'm saying all this is because I'm getting to the point of, bro, with all of this going on, you never stop to think, yo, he ain't nobody that do stuff like that. He ain't gonna shut people out like that. He ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And then we're saying like, oh yeah, because he acting like he want to get the kids. Maybe he don't want his kids to be a part of whatever lifestyle you trying to live. Maybe he don't want his kids every other week or every other month or every other whatever meeting a new dude. Maybe that's why he wanted his kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to think about this stuff because y'all be so quick to read one story in the media and y'all run with it and say that's that. Think, because a lot of y'all be grown that be on the internet like that. Y'all need to think about something. Y'all always need to think about something. And what's the something? How would you have reacted? And now this goofball Fizz, you are goofy. Hopefully Omarion does not accept your apology. You wanna know what? It's too much violence and stuff in this world. There's a lot of it. There's a lot. Let me get back to this. Maybe, let's say he do accept it, but I would never be able to fuck with you again. I wouldn't be able to. You wanna know why? Because you went to those lengths, those extreme lengths, and you sitting here co-starring in the Tear Me Down sweepstakes on Love and Hip Hop. Because you was right there with her talking shit. Not even knowing the situation. All you know is what she told you. Everybody always says, is, you know how people say it's two sides to a story? Well, sometimes it's three. Is his side, her side, then the truth aligns somewhere in between, right? Why did you try to hear everything out? Then you acting like you and April were just best friends all the time. No, y'all probably was already doing something together. And maybe he probably was uncomfortable with, why is she like meeting up with you to fucking counsel you about who you dealing with? Without me there, that's weird. That seems like she trying to slide in. Or you trying to slide in. Or somebody trying to slide in. Somebody sliding. That don't make no sense to me. And her goofy ass was doing anything to be on TV still. Getting into people's business that she ain't got no business worrying about. She shouldn't even care about this. If you claiming your husband is at home acting weird and not talking to you, that's where you should be. But no, what do? She ran right to Love and Hip Hop and told their story to everybody. Went right to Love and Hip Hop, told their story to everybody. Hey, you don't know why he was acting like that. Hmm. Hmm. Fizz, you're a weirdo. For the fact that you would go to the extreme lengths of saying that we weren't friends to talk to my ex, that shows me it's no limit to what you would do. If you did that just for a girl, a woman, a sleaze, a slime, a piece of pussy. If you went to those extreme lengths of saying that we were never cool, just to talk to her and just to make it more edible for the audience to eat that up. Pause if needed, because every time you say eat, you gotta say pause. So pause if needed. But that shows me you'll do anything. to get what you want to anybody's expense. I do not want you around me. I don't want you near me. I want you far away from me. You know what I'm saying? And this is just weird. And now you sit here apologizing. Amarion probably thinking if he should accept it or not. And April just sitting back trying to figure out who's the next person she could talk to stay relevant. Man, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. You might not like what's going on over here. Maybe somebody you know like what's going on over here. Send them over here. I'm always over here. Man, it's MPB Shy. Until next time, because I'm out.